My name is CJ Chinmay. People call me CJ, the Dream Activist. And thank you so much, Commander Praveen and Ajay ji, for giving me this opportunity to share with you my views and my ideas about this amazing business opportunity and amazing product that I'm going to talk about. So first of all, there are a couple of rules. Okay, the first rule is that if possible, and if you're in a good environment, please turn on your videos so that I feel like I'm talking to people. Otherwise, I feel like I'm talking to walls. So it would be great if you can turn on your cameras. I would love to see the smiling faces. Number two is put yourself on mute. But if you have any questions, you can raise your hand and I will be happy to answer your questions. And number three is that keep an open mind, because mind is like parachute. It always works when it is open. Okay? So some of the concepts that I'm going to be sharing, you might have heard before. And some of the concepts that I'm going to be sharing, you might not have heard before. But what I would encourage you to do is keep an open mind. My buddy Ashraful is saying I'm in the workshop. Welcome, Ashraful. We have some amazing renowned guests who are present here. I want to welcome everyone through this session. And of course, Commander Praveen's father, respected Nalla Gildarinath is here. Respect to you, sir, and respect to all the professionals and all the amazing people who have served our nation. And of course, it's an honor to be in your presence. So, if you all are ready and if you all are set, I'm going to start my presentation.
Janet is there from Singapore.
Oh wow! Fantastic. Fantastic.
Janet,
Welcome, Janet. Welcome to the session.
Janet, are you there?
Janet, yes.
Janet. Sorry. Hi
Janet.
Just a second.
Hi, Janet. Yeah, sure.
Hi. Am I interrupting?
No, it's okay. Janet is our leader from Singapore. Janet, a few words from you before we start off the session.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. I haven't seen you for a while. Oh, I feel so bad. Am I interrupting your talk?
No, it's okay.
Not at all. It's cool. It's joy to have you in the talk.
Hi. Good evening. It's like 8 something now. Actually, I have another Zoom going on. It's on my iPad. We're having a Chinese Zoom. We have a Zoom with 4 countries: China, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Singapore. We're having a combined project.
Beautiful.
Yes. Okay, what time do you end later?
We end around 6:40. So in about an hour.
Oh, okay. I think I would come in and share again. What do you think?
Sure, Janet. Sure.
Yeah, I will come back.
Okay. Thank you.
I can share some stuff. Okay, see you later. Yeah.
Thank you, Janet. See you soon. Thanks a lot. Perfect. So, guys, you guys are ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Video.
The world is changing faster than ever. What used to take decades is now taking years or even months.
What you see right now is the illusion that people have had for many decades about the workplace being this secure place to work the rest of your life.
For the first time in the history of our nation, our children will not do as well as us.
We've seen our friends get laid off, we've been laid off, we've had our pay cut.
People are overworked and underpaid. They seem to have less time and less freedom. They live under constant pressure.
This is going to be forced. And so even if your employer loves you, they may have to cut you. There's something wrong that on Monday morning, the heart attack rate increases by 35%.
Technology is accelerating, job security is declining. It just doesn't seem like the old models of making a living are as reliable as they used to be.
Every aspect of our lives, there's a better way out there, but we're still doing it the old way.
We live in the greatest country on the planet, and there are a lot of people sitting around complaining and being cynical.
Like everyone's whining about this old model, and I'm like, why don't you leave it? Look at all this over here. Look at all this opportunity.
Since so much of our lives revolve around our work and the way we make our living, many people are thinking There just has to be a better way.
The biggest challenge facing our world today is not making money, is what are we going to do with all the displaced, unemployed people?
People are afraid that they're going to make the wrong decision. People are afraid of the unknown. People are afraid that maybe I don't have the skills.
Hey, sports fans, industrial age is over. It's dead. It's dying. That's why going to school to get a job is an obsolete idea. A steady paycheck is an industrial age idea.
So welcome to eGym Entrepreneurs Granamrit. Our mission is to help every individual to achieve their greatness and to help them realize their potential. Okay, so that's what we are here for. That's what we are all getting together on this platform to help you make your dreams come true. I'm going to talk about 5 golden opportunities in the present time. Okay, the first one is what is the global mega trend that is going on. That's the overview. Number 2 is new age distribution model. What's the new age model? Okay, what was the old age and now what's trending right now? Number 3 is a product with a big market demand. There should be a product, otherwise there's no business. You need to have a product or a service. So we're going to talk about that. And we are going to talk about simple, profitable, and a patented business model. And last but not the least, I'm going to share with you a proven success system that has worked for people to help them succeed in their businesses. You know, it doesn't matter where they start from. Okay? So that's what I'm going to start. The number one thing I wanted to share, it's very exciting, is that this mega trend is happening as we speak right now. And this industry, health and anti-aging industry, it has a turnover of over $4.5 trillion. Okay, in 2019, and it's growing. You know, as we are speaking, a lot of people are becoming aware about their health. A lot of people are becoming aware of their finances. A lot of people are becoming aware of their aging, their immunity, and all of this is helping this industry to grow like this, okay, in a steep curve, okay, and it's quadrupling every single year. So that means it's making about 6.52 crores per minute. That's the industry we are talking about. Okay? And even if you make an income in the entire year of just 1 minute, you'll be pretty happy, wouldn't you? So we are going to talk about this mega trend. Alright? And number 2 is, first of all, we need to be clear of why. You know, why we're doing what we're doing. And why are we at this point in our life where we are? Right? Wherever you are in your life, wherever you stand right now, why are you there? And number 2 is that what are you looking for in an opportunity, right? So there are people out there who are willing to spend top dollars to stay young and to stay healthy. Would you agree? Right? There are so many people out there. You know, find me one person who doesn't want to look good. Everyone wants to look good, right? And find me one person who doesn't want to be, look younger, right? Everyone wants to look younger, right? Even little kids I meet wants to look younger, right? But think about what's trending right now. And that's the reason we are going to talk about this particular industry, right? So there are 3 ways to seize the opportunity in this industry, okay? There are 3 ways to grab this that is growing like right now, like this, and you can make it, all right? Number 1 is to be a practitioner. So we have a lot of doctors with us today, and we are grateful to have them, and we are grateful for all their services and all the hardships and all the things that they go through to make sure that we are healthy and our family and us are taken care of. So number 1 is to seize the opportunity of this growing industry is to become a medical practitioner. Be a healthcare expert, or be a doctor, or be a naturopath, or be an Ayurvedic doctor, whatever. But that takes a lot of studies, and a lot of us are now at the age, most of us, I think, except for some of you, are of the age of that studying period, right? But any which ways, I heard a very wise man saying me that, you got to be a student of a lifetime if you want to make it big. But keeping that aside, let's say that is no longer an option for us. The second option for us is to open up a factory, right? There are a lot of opportunists right now, a lot of Gujarati friends of mine. Okay, I'm a Gujarati, I'm a proud Gujarati. But a lot of Gujarati friends of mine, they are opening up, factories of these PPE kits and these sanitizers and masks and all that sort of things. There are designer masks available out there. I got a message yesterday from Louis Philippe that if you want to buy a designer mask, we have it available for you, which is matching your shirt. I was like, wow, what an opportunity they grabbed, right? But imagine you opening up a factory, you would instantly make it. But that also requires a lot of initial investment, and a lot of people lack that initial investment. So for majority of us, I'm considering, not a lot of us have crores and crores of investment. I'm leaving that aside. And the third option that I'm very excited to share about is becoming an Enagic distributor. Enagic is a Japanese company. I'm going to share about it a little later, okay? And I'm going to talk about it in detail with you. So hold on to that. But the second thing that I'm talking about is the new age distribution model. There was this chain distribution model in the earlier days. It's still there, but it's failing now. And it is that there was a manufacturer, and then comes the broker, and then comes the wholesaler, and then comes another broker, and then comes the retailer. And that's when a customer can go and purchase the product from the retailer. That was the old way of distribution. It's failing terribly because it's a chain system. But now there is a new age distribution where there is the manufacturer, and there is internet, and there is consumer. And the manufacturer is happy to share all the profits, all the savings that they make from the old age distribution through the internet with the consumer. Okay, and consumer is happy because consumer is saving a lot of money and also making a lot of money because the manufacturer is giving the consumer the opportunity to make money that they save from the old way of distribution. You've got what I'm saying? Okay, if you have any questions, just raise your hand and I'll answer it. But I hope you're getting what I'm talking about. So to make it big in any opportunity, you've got to have 4 things in place. Okay, if you want to make it big in a business, if you want to make it big in the opportunity, you got to have 4 things in place. Number 1 is the right product. You could have the world's best marketing plan. You could have the world's best skill to sell it to people. You don't need that. But I'm just saying, if you have it, and you have a very bad product, will you make it? A lot of people think they will, but no. I believe you've got to have a world-class product to make it big. Because what happens, you can succeed with a world-class selling or world-class marketing for a year or 2, but after a couple of years, it will go down, right? So number 1 is you need the perfect product, you need the right product, right? Number 2 is you need the right company. You need the company which has a proven track record, a company who has, who believes in what they're saying and does what they're saying, who has a high level of integrity and who has a really big reputation, okay? So that's what you need. Number 3 is you need a business opportunity, a right opportunity for you, a right opportunity to create the profits and create income. And number 4 is you need a team support. You need a support system. Now, I meet entrepreneurs, I meet small and big time entrepreneurs on a daily basis. And the biggest challenge is that they don't have enough support. But not here. You have enough support. And I'm going to talk about it in a little while. So, you need 2 things, okay? Number 1 is a supply company that supplies you the products, okay? So it takes care of the products, the research, the licensing, the stocking, the warehousing, the logistics, the management, the office, the staff, etc. There's one company that takes care of it. Now, if all of this headache is taken care of, how cool will it be for you to do the business? It would be really, really awesome, right? And then, number 2 is support, business training, and strategy. and personal coaching and business tools. That's what you need, right? I see the shop owners change of the corner shops and all these stores, different stores open and they close down within a couple of years or within 5 years. Do you see that? I see on a regular basis these shop owners closing down their businesses, selling it to someone else. The reason being, they don't have a strategy. They don't have business tools to help them grow their business, right? And it's very limited. If you open up a shop somewhere, the number of customers that will come to your shop is in that surrounding area, right? People will not come to Mumbai shop from Gujarat or Punjab. Whereas you open up a shop on the internet, and then what happens? You can have customers who come on the internet. And who is on the internet these days? Every single person and their cat and their dog. Everyone is on the internet, right? So you got to make use of that opportunity. You got what I'm saying? So you got to have these two places, these two things in place. And then you have a business team that is supporting you. All you have to do is create the right business team, and that's when you will succeed. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a little bit about the company that we are associated with, and that is Enagic. Enagic was founded in 1974 in Japan. Okay, this amazing gentleman who looks really young, but he's not, but he has used his products really well, and that's why he looks young. He's the founder, Hironari Oshiro, and he founded this company in 1974. In 1987, the Japanese Ministry of Health and Welfare authorized this company to be a medical grade equipment manufacturer. That means these products can be used even in the hospitals. And for the product to be used in the hospital, it has to be really, really high quality, right? So it's been 46 years. They've been expanding the business in more than 50 countries. Okay, they entered India market in the year 2016, and they've been growing rapidly since then. Okay, it's been certified with ISO 13485. Like I said, it's a medical device, medical grade device, and they've got bunch of certification from the world-renowned institutions like the Water Quality Association and the Gold Standard, right? And all the ISO certification. So a really, really reputable company. The product with a big market demand. Now, raise of hand, just tell me how many of you drink water on a daily basis? Okay, everyone drinks water. Anyone who doesn't? Everyone drinks water. Okay, thank God. So everyone drinks water over here. So that's what we are talking about. We are talking about a product that gives a water that is unbelievable. Now I'm going to share about it in a little while. So hold your breath right there, okay? But the product has a huge market demand. The reason being, a lot of people look at the lifestyle that we're going through. I'm a life coach, so I meet people on a daily basis, and the biggest things that people are going through are the lifestyle disorders. Right? Look at the lifestyle that we are living right now. Okay, you don't need to answer me, but answer to yourself. How many of you exercise on a daily basis? Okay, how many of you are exposed to pollution on a daily basis? Okay, how many of you are taking some sort of medical medicines, like which are you need to take on a daily basis for some chronic illnesses, right? How many of you are experiencing stress on a daily basis, right? How many of us are a little overweight or obese and we need to lose weight, but we've been trying for such a long time, or we've been trying and now we've given up to even try, right? How many of us lack sleep, enough sleep? I meet a lot of young adults, a lot of young ones, and they are having challenges in sleeping. Imagine that. Now, if young people are having challenges, I can just imagine the people who are growing old, right? Radiation, mobile screens and TV screens and everything, your Wi-Fi signals and your Bluetooth devices, every single thing is affecting your health. right? Blue lights from your screens, right? Specifically from your mobile screens, that is damaging your eyes, and it's damaging your brain cells. And how many of us are exposed to UV rays, right? How many of us have a poor diet? How many of us eat 5 fruits and 3 vegetables on a daily basis, right? Some people are just thinking, oh, when was the last time I ate 5 fruits in a day, right? It's not possible in the present time. And how many of us are facing some bad habits, right? So all of this, look at this. This is the picture of our current world. And every single one of us, in some or the other way, are exposed to one or these things which is damaging our immunity. It's damaging our health. But the question here is that, can we reverse this? What we have done, what we human beings have done to this planet, can we reverse this? Probably yes, if you're very optimistic, but it will take a long time. But then, until then, what will you do of your health? Will you let it deteriorate, or you need some solution? You definitely do. Our water is getting polluted every single day. It's getting polluted with pollutants from agriculture, pollutants from factories, pollutants from the air, pollutants from vehicles, and urbanizations, and all these sort of things is polluting our air and water. And water is 75% of your body. 80% of your brain is water. 75% of your muscles is water. 90% of your cells is water. 80% of your blood is water. Now, if water is polluted and you're drinking polluted water, guess what you're having? You are putting in pollution, and that is 75% of your body. And then you wonder why you're feeling not good, why you're feeling sick, even if there is no symptom of sickness, why you're feeling fatigued, why you're feeling tired all the time. A lot of people are. But that's the reason, is because the quality of water is deteriorating in our environment every single day, right? If you don't believe, I'm going to share some of the videos later on, and you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Dr. Lester Packer, he's one of the leading scientists, and he did the research on antioxidants. So antioxidants are kind of like, it helps your body to get over the warning out because of the free radicals in the air, because of the pollution in the air and water. Okay, so antioxidants, a lot of people say drinking green tea is good because it has antioxidants, right? But what if your water contains antioxidants? How cool would it be, right? So scientists now believe that there are free radicals which have the role in almost all types of diseases. All the types of diseases is caused by the free radicals moving around in our air and water, right? Dr. Sanateka Shirahata, he says that some natural waters such as Hita Tenyuraki and Nondirano and Kangen, which all these waters which contains active hydrogen that can neutralize these free radicals. So active hydrogen is the key here. Remember that word. I'm going to use it a little later. Okay. So the water, the benefits, the water that I'm talking about is called Kangen water. Okay. Some of you have heard the term. Some of you it's new. But Kangen in Japanese means back to the origin. Okay. So this machine takes the water and it takes it back to its origin, the way it should be. Right. 100 years ago, we used to have running water from the glaciers, and we used to have running water from the rivers, and we used to have that running water, and we used to feel healthy. But now that's no longer a possibility. We have dried all the rivers, and our planet is getting dry, and we are creating such a infrastructure that water is stored in one place for months and months. And by the time it comes from your pipeline to your house, it is so polluted that it's not drinkable, right? Even after you filter it with your RO system and whatsoever, right? So it has 3 benefits for your priceless health. Number 1 is active hydrogen. Number 2 is microclustered. Number 3 is alkalized water. Okay, so I'll talk about all 3 of them in detail, and I'll show you a video. But just to tell you a little bit about this machine and this product, it has got the award from Japanese Association of Preventive Medicine for adult diseases. It has got an honorary membership of Water Quality Association. A lot of these water filter companies, they pay this association a yearly fee to get a Gold Seal certificate. But this company got this certificate honorary because of the quality of the product. Okay, and the Japan Ministry of Health and Labor and Welfare, they have made this as a medical device. Can we mute yourself, gentlemen? All right. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me?
Yes. Yes, Chinmay.
Okay.
Yes, Chinmay. Go ahead.
Great. So, Dr. Shigo Ohata, he's a PhD, and he discovered this, that after a long time of studying the ideal antioxidant without side effects, he finally found hydrogen. Hydrogen is the ideal antioxidant, and that is available in abundance in this Kangen water. Okay. Number 2, Dr. Atsunori Nakao, he did this research on his patients, and he said that most of my 49 cancer patients were treated with chemotherapy and recovered faster after drinking hydrogen water every day. Okay, every day. So the hydrogen water has proven to be beneficial on more than 170 diseases in almost all the organs of the human body. And it's supported by more than 1,000 articles in scientific research. You can go and check in this website called molecularhydrogeninstitute.com. It is a renowned institute. It's a non-profit scientific organization with a highly esteemed advisory panel consisting of professors, researchers, and other prominent academians. MHI is a foremost authority on science and molecular hydrogen, and they do this research of how it can help. Okay, so you can go check it out. They have 1,000 research articles. Just to give you an example, paracetamol has only about 170 or max 200 articles. Active hydrogen and the hydrogenated water has 1,000 articles by scientists of its benefits. Okay, but people pop in paracetamol like there is no tomorrow, but they never think about hydrogenated water because of 2 reasons. Number 1 is whatever becomes popular, it becomes normal. And number 2 is that whatever has been going on, people don't like to change. But over here, you have an opportunity to change, not just change your health, but change your entire family's health. And of course, later on, I'm going to talk about is you're changing your finances, right? Second quality is microcluster. Okay, microcluster is a name of smaller water. Okay, so the clusters of the water is 15 to 20 molecules that comes to our home, and that's why it's really heavy water. That's why a lot of people drink water and they feel heavy in their stomach, is because their water is really heavy. The molecules are really big and bigger clusters. The Kangen water, it treats the water in such a way that the clusters become smaller and it enters your cells, and it helps its detox, and it helps the entire body the water to reach your entire body and help you detox faster. And of course, the third is the most important property. Okay, now here is the case study for you. Okay, consumption of 2 liters of hydrogen water per day for 2 months on 411 diabetic patients in Japan and 115 patients at First Central Hospital in China proved the improvement of blood sugar levels in 89% of patients. 89. India is becoming the capital of diabetes and heart disease. Okay, so we better wake up. It's time for us to wake up. Okay, in addition, Total cholesterol, LDL, HDL level also improved in 92% of patients just by drinking this water. Okay, so that's how powerful it is. So, giving you this introduction about this machine, one of the machines that Enagic makes, it's very popular, SD501. It produces 5 types of water. Okay, first is pH 11.5. If you studied science, you know what pH is. pH means the alkalinity or the acidity of any particular substance is determined by the amount of pH. The higher the pH, the more alkaline it is. The lower the pH, the more acidic it is. Okay, so Kangen water, the Enagic machine SD501 produces strong Kangen water. It's 11.5 pH. Okay, the highest it can go is 12, right? At the pH chart, and now it is 11.5. It's very strong. The uses I will show you in the video a little later. There is normal Kangen water, which is 8.5 to 9.5 pH, and then there is regular clean water, through which we can have our medicines and regular baby food. All of that is supposed to be given in clean water, not in Kangen water. Beauty water. So a lot of women who are here in the presentation, they can get excited because this is one of the best quality of the product that you can apply on your skin without any side effects. Yeah, so that's powerful. And strong acidic water, and there are uses for this as well. Nowadays sanitizers have become normal, but just wait and watch. After a few months, a lot of people who are using alcohol-based sanitizers, they are going to have really dry skin. You might have already experienced that the skin is becoming drier and drier and drier, right? And it creates a lot of problems in your skin. A lot of people are going to suffer because of a lot of consumption of alcohol, not directly but indirectly, right? And also there's research going on that how alcohol, even smelling alcohol, decreases your immunity, right? So there are researches going on as we speak right now. So that's very terrible. So strong acidic water can be used as your sanitizer, and it kills 99.99% of germs. So that's powerful. Now the pH chart of our food that we eat on a daily basis. Just wait and watch, okay? What we are eating on a daily basis, how acidic it is and how alkaline it is. And you got to choose what you eat because you become what you eat. We've heard this, right? So there you go. All right. So our mineral water is normal 7 pH that we all know. Pasta that you and your children like it's really acidic, right? It's almost at 1. That means it's even more acidic than your stomach acid, right? Cheese, wine, cigarette, soda, your Coca-Cola, your Pepsi, your energy drinks, your Red Bulls. All of these are really strong acidic, okay? RO water, reverse osmosis water, sometimes is really acidic. Seafood is really acidic. Coffee, sugar is at about 4. Okay, so it's still acidic, but a lot of people have a lot of consuming products which contain sugar in them, and you don't even realize that it is acidic for you. A lot of people think that it's sugar-free, but still it is acidic, right? Tomato sauce, peanut butter, beef, chicken, beer, rice, salmon, tea. All of these things are acidic. Milk is slightly acidic, right? Eggs, red rice. Now, the alkaline part that we don't eat regularly or don't have regularly. Orange, banana, avocado, carrot, tofu, apples, green tea, Kangen water, grapes, papaya, broccoli, watermelon, lemon, mango, lime. So all these things, they are strongly alkaline, right? And that's good for your health because scientists have now discovered that majority of diseases cannot stay in an alkaline environment. They only grow in an acidic environment. Even cancer cells grow in the acidic environment. It doesn't grow in the alkaline environment. it stops growing, it dies in the alkaline environment. That's powerful. So that means if you have a product that you can consume on a daily basis that can alkalize your body, you will be immune to majority of the diseases that people are facing these days. Okay, so I want to share a little video with you guys which will show you exactly what this water does and how it can help you to improve your health. Ajay, can I request you to play the video, please?
Chinmay, can you try yourself? I think.
Well, the problem is, brother, the
okay, no problem. I'll do that. Can you? I'll stop this screen sharing.
Sure, I'll stop sharing.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, 1 second. Can you see my screen clearly, right?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay.
Why all the top professional athletes, the top celebrities in the world are already drinking this water. I'm talking people like Tom Brady, Leo DiCaprio, Floyd Mayweather, the Seattle Seahawks, the LA Dodgers, Paige Hathaway, Kevin Hart, Grant Cardone, Bill Gates. They're all drinking this special water that comes from this machine. It's called a Kangen water machine, and it's simply because there's 3 healthy properties that I'm going to be talking about today. Number 1, the ORP. Number 2, the alkalinity. And number 3, the fact that it hydrates the body faster. And so I'm actually going to demonstrate all the healthy properties and show you why it's better for your health, better for the bank account, and it's definitely better for the planet as well. So the question I get often is, can you stop aging? No, you can't, but you can for sure slow it down, and you can definitely speed it up based on what you're putting into your body. I have an ORP meter. This is exactly what doctors and scientists use to measure antioxidants. It basically measures the potential to reduce oxidation. So if it's a negative number, that means it's good for us, like vitamin C, green tea, cod liver oil. And if it's positive, that means it's bad for us. It actually increases inflammation and speeds up aging, such as soda, sports drinks, carbonated water, and other bottled water as well. So let's go ahead and start with soda. Soda comes out at positive 500, so that means it's actually terrible for us, right? And then we have sports drinks that's still coming in at positive 420. Carbonated water comes in at positive 380. Aquafina, positive 390. And see, I didn't put all bad water, I'm just trying to show you guys. Fiji is still coming in at positive 350. And some people pay triple for that. Smart water, and it says it has antioxidants, so it should be a negative number, right? It's still coming in at positive 330. Don't fall for these marketing schemes and marketing ploys, guys. It's simply just lies. And then we have bottled alkaline water, okay, still coming in at positive 200. Kangen water is at negative 650, which is crazy because there's this doctor, Dr. Filter, and he says that you cannot possibly eat enough fruits and vegetables in one day to get the same amount of antioxidants as 1 glass of Kangen water. Now imagine when you and your family start drinking 8 glasses of water every single day. No wonder all these celebrities and top professional athletes are drinking this water, and they look younger longer. It's simply because Kangen water has an abundance of antioxidants. Let's talk about the alkalinity of this water. Dr. Warburg actually won a Nobel Prize in 1931 for discovering the root cause of cancer, and he said that cancer and other human diseases cannot exist in an alkaline environment. So what's alkaline? Fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, raw juices. What's acidic is everything else. Meat, dairy, egg, cheese, protein, wheat, use. Even the soda, sports drinks, bottled water that we're drinking, even the air that we breathe is slightly acidic. And when we go to the gym, it releases lactic acid, so we simply cannot avoid it. That's exactly why drinking this condom water helps us to maintain a healthy pH inside the body. I actually have some pH drops, right? And so when you drop this into a clear liquid, it's going to give you one of these colors. And it's going to tell us if something is causing sickness inside our body, or if something is alkaline and promotes health inside our body. So again, let's start with soda, sports drinks, carbonated water, Aquafina, Fiji, Smart Water, and then this is a bottled alkaline water called Essentia, and then we have condom water. Now let me go ahead and stir this up for you guys really quick so I can show you what's going on here. So again, soda is so acidic, it's actually almost as acidic as the stomach acid that we use to digest our food. You want to stay away from that stuff, guys. We have Pellegrino, Aquafina, Fiji, Smart Water. Now Essentia, this looks like it's pretty good for us, right? So let's talk about bottled alkaline water real quick. I want you to turn it around and ask yourself, why does my water have all these ingredients? And it's simply because you cannot bottle real alkaline water. So they have to add all these toxic chemicals to it in order for it to be alkaline by the time it gets to your house. Sodium bicarbonate, potassium sulfate, magnesium sulfate, calcium chloride, and all this stuff added to it. And so the way I like to explain it is, this one has all these ingredients and chemicals and preservatives. This one's fresh, all natural, nothing's added to it. Watch this. The air that we breathe is actually acidic. I don't know if you guys know this. So if this is a chemical change and condom water is a molecular change, what happens when you simply add a little bit of air? Look at that. It's fake. By the time this stuff hits your stomach, it's not even alkaline anymore. It has no health benefits. But because condom water is true alkalized water and it's ionized, I can sit here all day and it's not going to change simply because it's the real deal. No chemicals added to it. Let's say that you've been drinking this type of water and your body's a little bit acidic. Now, you'll know when your body's acidic if you are always sick and you're always tired. So let's say you've been buying this Essentia for 3 times the price, you had no idea that it doesn't even have any of its health benefits and it's still acidic. Watch what happens when you start to drink condom water. Your body will actually alkalize itself really quickly. You see that? Same thing as Smart Water. If you don't take care of the acidity, that's what turns into acid reflux and heartburn and always chronically fatigued and getting sick all the time. Again, your body will alkalize itself really quickly. Now, again with Fiji. Now, Fiji, everybody thinks that's some of the best water out there, but you have to think about it this way, guys. Aquafina and water that's bottled here in the United States, on average, is 4 to 6 months old before you and your family drink it. And that entire time, it's been leaching and absorbing all those toxic chemicals such as BPA in the plastic. Fiji is always going to be 2 to 3 times older. So sometimes you're opening Fiji or Evian, and it could be up to 1.5 years to 2 years old. Again, when you start to drink condom water, your body will alkalize itself really quickly. And if you have acid reflux and gout and diabetes and arthritis, all this stuff is caused by too much acidity inside the body. Again, your body will alkalize really quickly, and you're going to start to flush all that toxic acidic waste from your body. Now, what happens when your body becomes too acidic? So we actually have some sparkling water right here, okay? Don't blink. One more time. You see that? It tries to go alkaline, but at the end of the day, it's just a bottle full of acid. You just shot a whole bunch of acid into your system. Now, sports drinks like Gatorade, Powerade, Propel, vitamin water, I thought the professional athletes were drinking this stuff. Until I started doing more research and found out how many professional athletes are already drinking condom water. Think about it, guys. If I'm a professional athlete and I'm paying you thousands of dollars a year as my sports nutritionist telling me what to eat and drink, do you think they're telling our professional athletes to drink a whole bunch of acid when they know that it causes sickness and inflammation inside the body? They're not drinking that stuff. They're dumping it on the coaches. Now watch this. Soda is actually so acidic that it would take about 4 gallons of fresh condom water to to neutralize one of those bottles that you just shot into your system. This stuff is absolutely detrimental to your body. We're always wondering why so many people are getting sick these days. The number one cause of death for children 14 and younger is cancer. Simply because cancer feeds on acid. Here, let me go ahead and prove a point. This is already pretty watered down, right? This is how acidic this stuff is. There's a sip of soda, sip of soda, sip of soda. So you're feeling good, you have energy, right? And you start drinking soda again, look what happens to your health. Sip of soda. And it's not the color, guys. Here's fresh Kangen water, pure Kangen water. Look at that. You want to stay away from that stuff. If you're really serious about your health for yourself and your family, get rid of soda, get rid of sports drinks, and get that stuff out of your dish. So the last thing I want to talk about is the microclustering of water. It's basically a fancy word for tiny water. When you heat water up, it becomes so small that pretty soon it becomes steam. That's exactly why we need hot water to make tea. So let's go ahead and make some green tea. And so the first thing that I noticed when I started drinking Kangen water was that I didn't get all full and bloated. This water doesn't sit in your stomach, it immediately hits your entire system really quickly. Let's go ahead and make some green tea. And we can use Aquafina first, right? What you'll notice is that it's not going to make green tea simply because it's not hot. It's not small enough to hydrate the tea bag. Kangen water is actually so small that it will immediately make green tea. Look at this. Instant green tea. That's exactly why when we drink bottled water, we get really full, really bloated, right? And let's try to make it with Fiji this time. Nothing. Now, Kangen water, again, since it's so tiny, it's going to instantly brew green tea. If you're a coffee lover, if you like to drink tea, BCAAs, pre-workout, let's just say that this is your coffee and tea, and this is your vitamins and your supplements, your pre-workout, and what they do is they actually just dilute it. We're literally wasting our money if we're mixing our vitamins and supplements with the wrong water. Now, again, Kangen water hydrates the body faster, it helps us to detox, but it also helps us absorb more nutrients. This is what it'll do to your vitamins, your supplements, your protein, your BCAAs, your pre-workout, your energy. It's going to enhance anything that you put with it. What's crazy is there is tea in these cups. You're just not drinking the right water to really pull those nutrients out. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? There's no tea left in that cup, right? When you drink the right water, you're going to bring out those nutrients that you didn't know were there. Look at that. Freaked me out the first time I saw it. Remember, this is one machine that needs 5 different types of water. So the Kangen water is alkalized, loaded with antioxidants, helps you detox and hydrate faster. Then you have clean water that's actually really good for baby formula, baby food, and even taking medication. One of our most popular waters, especially for you ladies watching, is the beauty water. It's the same pH as your skin, so you can actually use it as a facial toner, and you can also use it as a setter for all your makeup. Ulta, Sephora, they sell this stuff for like $30 a bottle, and your machine makes it for free. My favorite are going to be these two. This is the 2.5 strong acidic water, which is actually so powerful that it can kill staph, mold, mildew, fungus, E. coli, salmonella. It's amazing for eczema, psoriasis, cuts, scrapes, burns, diaper rash. It can replace your Lysol, your Clorox, your Mr. Clean, and it's 100% free of all those harsh toxic chemicals. And so this is the 11.5 strong Kangen. So what we use it on primarily is cleaning in the kitchen to get rid of that tough grease, as well as cleaning your fruits and vegetables to get rid of the pesticides. So I actually have some cherry tomatoes right here, okay? And so what most people do is they go to the store, they buy their cherry tomatoes with all their fresh produce, and they go ahead and they rinse it in tap water. On this side, we're going to go ahead and just put regular tap water. On this other side, we're going to put the 11.5 strong Kangen water. We're going to go ahead and put this one right here on this side. And we're just going to go ahead and let them sit. While our cherry tomatoes are cleaning, I'm actually going to show you what's happening to them as we speak. So I actually have some dark sesame oil, and we all know what happens when you mix oil and water, right? When you mix oil and water, they don't mix. We have some sesame oil right here and right here. And I'm using this one because it's dark and it's really easy for us to see. Oil and water don't mix. It's a fact of life. We've known that since what? Elementary school, middle school, and science, okay? Oil, water, don't mix. Look at that. It broke down the oil. It completely emulsified it. This is exactly why people are detoxing their body, lowering their cholesterol, lowering their blood pressure. A lot of people are losing weight just by switching the water that they're drinking. If it can do that to our dark, thick sesame oil, imagine what it could do to our fruits and vegetables. Okay, so again, on this side, we have tap water. And this is what you're taking off the fruits and vegetables when you use regular tap water. Nothing. And this is what you take off when you use the 11.5 strong cotton oil. Look at that. Isn't that disgusting? Look at this. When I saw this, I couldn't consciously go back to giving this to my family. What is that? That's not green tea. That's atrazine. Google atrazine and see what it does to the body. This stuff is terrible for you, and I know for a fact that I don't want to be serving that to my family. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your time. The last thing I want to say is, guys, ignore the hype, but pay very close attention to the facts. There's a reason that so many people all around the world are already experiencing the amazing benefits of having a machine. Get back with the person that invited you to take a look at this video because they truly, honestly, genuinely care about you and your family. True health is the destination, Kangen water is the vehicle, and now that you've seen this video, you have the opportunity to put yourself in the driver's seat. Thank you so much.
Okay, Chinmay, all yours. Chinmay, all yours.
Cool. Thank you so much, Chajaji. Thank you for the video. Moving forward. So, Dr. Dave Carpenter, he is the author of this book, Change Your Water, Change Your Life. And he did this research when he went to Japan for 10 years, before 10 years. And he said he saw amazing results from doctors who use recommended Kangen water for their patients. In Japan, it's really famous. 1 out of 6 households has Kangen water in Japan, right? So that's how famous this is, and that's why a lot of people in Japan, their longevity is it's really high. They live longer. He said that he went back to the US and he did the research with a similar kind of machines which are available. A lot of companies are claiming that they have alkaline water and they have ionized and this, that, and the other, but he didn't get the result as much as he saw in Japan. So finally he found Energix SD501 and miracles started happening. His patients started improving progressively, right? And he wrote this book, Change Your Water, Change Your Life. Dr. Hiromi Shinya, he is the pioneer in colonoscopy. Some of the modern technology, modern ways of colonoscopy, he was the founder of it. He was the pioneer of it. And he has done a lot of his research in Kangen water. And he has written that Kangen water is very best drinking water because of its incomparable power in hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. He wrote this book, The Enzyme Factor. If you get your hands onto it, just go and read it. It's fantastic. He has written again, I have Kangen water machine in my New York medical office. This is the water I drink and give it to my patients, right? And he's a master teacher at the Albert Einstein College of Medicine. He's head of endoscopy at Beth Israel Hospital, New York, USA. And like I said, he's pioneer in the colonoscopy and a bestseller author of The Miracle of Enzyme. This water can be used in restaurants and cafes, also, of course, at your homes, your farming, plantations. You can see Janet here. She's there in one of the photos, and she will join us later. But it can be used, multiple uses of this machine, and you will get fantastic results. A lot of farmers in Japan and in Malaysia and so many other places, they're using this water. They're getting amazing results, with the animal husbandry or in the farming. The goal here is to install one machine in each household, because if you are healthy, it's your responsibility to make other people healthy, right? If you are wealthy, it's your responsibility to help others to be wealthy. The same way, if you are healthy and if you're experiencing health, why not to share it with people, and why not make this world a better place to live one person at a time one household at a time, right? And that's the goal here, that's the mission here, and that's why we are here with you guys. So now is the exciting part, okay? So if you were a little sleepy in my earlier presentation, I don't blame you, but now is the time for you to little wake up, because now we're talking about money, okay? So you can, suddenly tell me, show me the money, and I'm going to show you how this compensation plan is. But jokes apart, this compensation plan is patented. That means no other company can copy this. It's so powerful, and the way you get compensated is unbelievable. So let me share that. But before I do that, let me share the amount of risk and the amount of return that you get from this business. Now, if you start a traditional business, one of my friends started his business in Mumbai. He has invested 70 lakh rupees just to start. And to keep it going, he needs to have extra 30 to 40 lakh rupees. That means almost 1 crore of rupees he needs to invest first. Don't even think about getting the return. First, he needs to invest that much, and then to make it run, to make it successful, it takes 3 to 5 years to get just the initial investment, back. And that too, only 5% of businesses do that. Rest of the 95% of businesses close down within 5 years. Now, I meet a lot of business people, business owners on the daily basis, and this is their problem. Biggest problem is that the risk is really high. But over here, the risk is really low, because the investment that is required is less than 2 to 3% of what you would normally invest in a shop or in a business, right? The amount of effort required, because it's a team effort, the effort is required very less. But if you own your own business, you're pretty much working 24/7, right? Because you need to take care of every single thing in your business. It's like you are owning a 24/7 job, right? So the risk factor is also really high, because in a traditional business, you need to invest a lot and you need to keep on investing. But whereas over here, you just need to invest once and you reap the rewards for the rest of your life, right? And I'm going to talk about it in detail. The competition, the amount of competition out there in businesses is horrible. It's cutthroat competition. But over here, there's only one that is so powerful that it is, it's like a global trend that is going on right now with Enagic and Kangen machine, right? The amount of time that is required is very less, because again, it's a team effort, right? And the amount of income, like I said, is unlimited, right? The potential is unlimited. Now let me share how. So there is the unique 8-point system through which, company pays you. So I'm taking an example of one of the machine, okay? And every single machine, the compensation varies, but I'm going to take this example of SD501. So, normally you start with 1 point, and 1 point is approximately 13,000 rupees, okay? And when you start, and when you become a distributor, okay, and when you move a machine, and when you help someone else to become a distributor, right, you earn 13,000 rupees. And not only that, if that person, let's say his name is Rahul, okay, I don't know why Rahul came in my mind. Maybe it's because it's a famous Bollywood name. But, let's say you sponsored Rahul, and Rahul is now also, getting referrals for you, and he is also selling, and he's also moving this machine out there. Even if he does that, until the 8 levels, you still make 13,000 rupees. Okay. Now, after Rahul say he has 8 people, and after 8th person there is the 9th person. The 9th you don't get paid, but Rahul still gets paid. Okay, so it goes deep till 8 points. You got what I'm saying? Then again, you sponsor the second one. Let's say it's Suresh. Okay, very famous name in India. So that's why I'm using it. Let's say you sponsor Suresh, and he also gives you the 8 points in the first level. Now, after the first and second, the third one is the second 2A level. That means you get 2 points. Okay, and that goes 7 deep. That means you get 7 extra points for every single person who keeps on referring and it keeps on moving the machines for you. Okay, and every time they sell, you get 13k point for per machine. Okay, but whatever you move, you get 26k. Perfect. Now let's say your organization collectively has moved 10 machines. Okay, that means you are ready to go to the next level, that is 3A, and you make 39k per machine, right? And that goes deep till 6 levels, 6 points, right? And then you have 20 machines that is moved in your organization. You go to the next level, that is 4A, and you make 52k. That means 4 points and 52k, and that goes to 5 level deep. And then you have 50 machines that is moved in your organization. You are at 5A and you make 65k per machine. Okay, and that goes 4 level deep, 4 points deep. And when you have 100 machines collectively, not you alone, okay, collectively 100 machines moved in your organization, you will reach at 6A. Okay, and that breeds you 78,000 rupees per machine. Okay, up to 3 points. And then beyond 6A, what happens? Okay, after 6A, of course, for every machine that you personally move, you get 78k per machine. But for every single machine that moves in your entire organization, the 8-point barrier breaks over there, and every single machine that is being sold in your entire organization, you make 11,000 rupees per machine. So let's say you have 100 people selling one machine per day. That means you make 11,000 in 200 per day, whatever. But the income potential is huge, okay? And you reach at this level, it's powerful. We already have amazing leaders present here in the call. Mr. Shaji, who is already beyond this, and he has created this amazing business sitting at his home, and he's built a global business. Okay, we have our leader Ajay ji, who is also very close. Okay, and whatever are your true direct referrals, you still keep on getting paid, right? And all in all, let's say it takes 1 year for you to reach 6A, you make 57,46,000 rupees in 1 year. Not bad for a part-time income, right? 57 lakh. Let's say it takes even 2 years for you to reach that. Still, it's not bad for a part-time income. You know what I'm saying? Now, what is beyond 6A? It's 6A2. That means you help 2 people to reach at this 6A level, right? You help 2 people. I'm using the word help here is because there's this system that company has created that you only succeed when you help someone else to succeed, right? So the person who has invited you on this presentation has his interest, is very interested in you to succeed in your life, and you to be financially free. That's when they will be financially free. You got what I'm saying? That is powerful. So after 101 top sales, you get, of course, one-time bonus of $3,000. That means 1,50,000 rupees approximately, right? And then you reach 6A2 level. That means you help 2 people become 6A, and you get $6,000 bonus. You have 2 people who are at 6A2 level, you get $12,000 bonus, right? Now, you must be thinking, when should I stop working and when should I chill, right? I just don't want to sell machines all my life. And I agree with you. And that's where company came. And they say, you know what, because you work so hard, and because you work so smart, and because you have global business now, okay, you are at 6A2-3 level, you get $25,000 bonus, one-off, but every month, we are going to send you a check of $5,000 every month. And your monthly royalty income starts over here. And mind you guys, this is a billable income. That means it can be passed on to the next generation. That means once you build something, it doesn't go back. Once you are hit at 6A2 level or 6A level, it doesn't go back to 5A ever in your life or in your child's life, or it is billable to the next generation. You got what I'm saying? That is powerful, right? And then it goes on and on. 6A2-4, your one-time bonus is 50,000 and your monthly bonus is 10,000, right? That means 5 lakh rupees, right? 682-5, $100,000 bonus, 15,000 monthly income. 682-7, $400,000 one-time bonus, 40,000 monthly income, and 682-8, $800,000 bonus and 80,000 monthly income for the lifetime, right? That is powerful, right? You can't do that just with one business or one job, right? You need to have multiple businesses to do that. But over here, you have one business and you have 6 streams of income. One, direct sales. Second, indirect sales. That means people who have been referred through your team. Educational bonus, team bonus, monthly leadership, and quarterly leadership. And that is powerful. So, last but not the least, there is this success system that has been created by the leaders who are present here in this call. Shaji ji, Ajay ji, and Janet, who will be joining with us very soon. They all have created this powerful system that is helping entrepreneurs like you and me, who doesn't have any business background, doesn't know how to move the products, doesn't know how to do the marketing bit, doesn't know how to do the business bit, but are willing to learn, are willing to grow. They are helping. They created this amazing platform called JeevUrja system. And that's a business education and training system. And I'm telling you, 95% of businesses fail because they don't have the right training and they don't have the right guidance. But not here. Not here. Over here, you have a step-by-step mentoring. You have strategies and goal setting. You have business tools that are provided. You have online and offline coaching and business consultation on how to grow your business. And all of it is done in one-to-one basis. And of course, there's group meetings that happens. And of course, whatever you are watching today is because of this JeevUrja platform that our leaders have created. I want to tell you guys one thing, is that it is one business that can create a lifestyle change and your income change drastically. Some of the book references that I want to give it to you is, number one is Beach Money. You can actually be at the beaches of the world, of course after Corona, don't go now, and you can create a business that you want through your laptop and your phone. Second one is Eat That Frog. It's a mandatory thing in the present moment, to set your priorities right, to do the things which are difficult in the beginning so that you can do the things that you always want to do for the rest of your life, right? It's your choice, whether you want to work smart for 2 to 5 years and enjoy the rest of your life, or you want to work hard from 25 till you're 65, 70, 80, and then still worry about the finances. So that's a powerful book to read. Killing Cancer, Not People. Again, an amazing health-based book if you want to create more awareness about your personal health. Change Your Life, Change Your Water, Change Your Life. Amazing book again. And Start With Why. Very powerful book, Simon Sinek, one of my favorite authors. And he talks about, you've got to always be clear about your why. So I have some questions for you, okay? So let's introspect, okay? In past 3 years in our life and coming 3 years from now, okay? You don't need to answer it to me, just answer it to yourself. But it is powerful, okay? What are my current monthly incomes? Just think about it. What's your current monthly income? Okay, number 2. Do I have enough savings for my future? Do you? Okay, not what are you going to do about it? Number 3, am I happy with my achievements so far? Are you really happy with whatever you have achieved in your life so far, or you want more? You know that you can do more and you want more, right? Have I made great lifetime friendships? And do you have friendships and partnerships across the world? And do you want to create that? Am I providing the best for my family? And this is really close to me. I love doing that. Providing the best to my family. Are you doing that? Or you feel that you want to do more? There is always room for improvement. When was the last vacation? Or do I have time for it? This is the wrong question to ask in present time, but still, I want you to imagine, right? I want you to imagine that what can your life be, right? It shouldn't be just in the box 9 to 5 to 65. It can be much more than that, right? And last but not the least is how have I impacted or made a difference in lives of others? You know, anybody can make money, but very few people can make a difference in people's life. And over here, you have this opportunity, you have this chance to not only make your life better, but life better for people around you, for people who you love, for people who are close to you. And of course, you know, when you grow your business globally, you can do that for other people around you. And you know, when you get rid of all this, negative habits, you get rid of all this health issues, it feels great. And when you feel great, you would love to share it. You know, we are human beings, we are social animals, and we love to share. We love to impact people. And here is the opportunity for you. So this could be the right vehicle for you to realize your family's dreams and goals, right? Your family's dreams and goals belong to you. And if you have a dream, I really believe that Almighty gives you that dream because it is possible. Otherwise, Almighty would not give you that dream. So if you have a dream, here is the vehicle for you to reach that destination. So with that, guys, thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for listening me out. Here is one more video that I would request Ajay-ji, if you can please share the video. And after that, I would request Janet is with us.
Yeah, Commander Praveen, are you there?
Yes, thanks Chinmay for this awesome session today, and welcome Janet back on this platform after your China.
Yes.
For everybody's curiosity, Janet Wong is one of the renowned world leader in Kangen business. She is there for so long in Kangen, and she is there. I think we'll go ahead with Janet. Janet, can you share your experience with us?
Hi everyone. I see many familiar face. Niha, Vijay, okay, of course Ajay, CJ, and hi guys. Okay, I'm just wondering how many of you were with me last night in the Zoom. Just show me your hand. Yes, Niha, were you there? No. Okay. Don't worry. I'm not checking attendance, but because I wanted to share something. This is quite last minute that Ajay asked me if I can come in tonight. My name is Janet. I come from very far. I'm from Singapore. Yeah. Last night we had an amazing Zoom session with a Malaysian couple, Zahid and Noli. They are very successful in Kangen business for the last, I think, 5 or 6 years already. I want to share something. I've asked his permission. I'll share screen. I want to share with you this little girl's testimony, because what happened is just now I heard CJ for the last 5 minutes. Hi, Faguni. Yeah. CJ mentioned that we have a vehicle that we can help a lot of people. We can change lives, both for their health, for their financial. So stay with me, okay? Let me share screen. Oh, I'm not a co-host, right? So can I share screen?
Yeah. Commander Praveen, can you make Janet?
Yeah, co-host. Yeah, so I can share screen. I want to show you this really amazing, very powerful story, which I feel that is so heartwarming. Yeah, it is one of the main reasons why we want to do Enagic business. It's just beyond money. It's just beyond money. Ajay, don't share our secret chat. Just share my video.
Okay.
Okay, great. That's the one.
Okay.
That's the one. Okay. Just pause at that picture. Can you see now, everyone?
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
The first picture? Okay, never mind. Okay, the first picture is actually a newspaper article. Okay, it happens in Malaysia. It appeared in a national newspaper because the public was trying to raise money to help this little girl. She's 5 years old. She suffered from chronic psoriasis. Can you take a look at this picture? This is so sad. She can't even open her eyes. So this was what happened, and I heard she suffered for 2 years. The doctors can't do much for her because they only can give her steroid. But because of the strong medication, she has developed other problems. And then someone from the Kangen family was really kind, donated the machine to her. And they gave her a JR. Okay, for friends who are not familiar with our machine, we have a few models. The JR is the lower range of the machine. Yeah. No, not the new one. The old JR.
It's the starter model.
JR2. Yeah,
it's the starter model.
Yeah. So, Ajay, can you give me the next picture?
Yeah.
I think it's a video. You just have to play. It's a video, a little video. There's a voice.
Okay.
Yeah. You look at her. Every morning she wake up like that. Really sad. I mean, I have heard of I've heard of psoriasis. I've met people with psoriasis, but not someone like this case. This is painful. Can you hear? It's her crying, in the morning. Yeah, and then just continue to play because there's other picture.
Yeah.
Okay, look at that patch here. You know what's that? That's her dry skin, her dead skin actually. Every day the mom has to sweep like this amount of dry skin from her body that, because psoriasis, you have this skin issue, psoriasis is not contagious, okay? Okay, this is a lady, the mom, you can see the JR machine there. She has to quit her job because of taking care of this little girl. And you know what water she used? Everything from our machine. They use 2.5 for spraying. They use beauty water, and she drink 8.5 only.
Wow.
And can you count the time involved? The period, 6 February, that photo, and now 4th July, which is this year.
Wow.
You're awesome.
Great.
February, March,
Fantastic.
April, May, June, July. It's about 5-6 months. And you can see she can smile. Her skin is so much better. You know something? I mean, if I'm the parents, I don't get 100% result. I'm fine with even this. This is, to me, like 90%. Do you all agree?
Wow, yeah, true, very true.
Yeah, I think this story is really heartwarming because That's the reason why we are in this business, because it's beyond money. It's really beyond money. When you can help someone like that, it's just what Enagic is all about. Change our water, change our life. And that's it for this family, They simply change something, change their water, and the little girl have so much help in terms of health. So, okay, so this is actually what I want to share with you guys.
Really inspiring,
yeah, this is a very fresh story from last night only. So
Wow.
for any of you who are sharing water with your friends, you just share. You really don't know, because each of us is different. Our body is different. Some people take a little bit longer, but our job is to just share the water. Yeah. I hope this story
Yes,
inspires you,
Janet.
because whatever CJ was talking about just now, even for last 5 minutes, when I hear him, I'm so inspired, because this is the vehicle we have, right? This is the vehicle. Yeah. So
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Janet, for sharing this inspiring story.
Janet.
Fantastic.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Oh, what an incredible story. What an incredible story. When we see child, thanks Janet to sharing this awesome and the amazing news with us. The benefit of Kangen water, we are just hearing about the technical aspect of the people who are new to this webinar today. When I heard of CJ about giving back to the society, and the vehicle is there, the magic, what is the back to the origin, Kangen water is there in our life for last 4 decades, we are not aware of. And the most best part is, yes, of course, water health. In addition to that, one of the best business model we can think of in the today's world of pandemic crisis. So again, thank you to CJ for sharing this lovely, awesome presentation today, and special thanks to Janet to sharing the most beautiful story today. And thanks to all the participants, and just Ajay mentioned about Ishwaran sir. Ishwaran is senior manager in Tata Powers, and he's looking after infra. Thank you, sir, for attending this session today. And special thanks to Ramakrishnan sir today. He is there, and to everybody's knowledge, he is general manager finance in Tata Power. And thanks to all August guests. Thanks to Pooja. Thanks to Shweta. Punita is there. I think you can switch on your camera. And thanks to all lovely people who are there. And of course, Saji is there on board. Saji, for everybody's knowledge, Saji is already 6'8". When we are listening that 57 lakh number by CJ on this screen, which we can make in a year or maybe next 2-3 years, by giving the one of the best water to the society. We can see the magic by this water in last 3 to 4 months on this small child. So I would like again thanks to this e-gym system and the JeevUrja initiated by Ajay and CJ. They're all there. Anybody want to ask anything? We have, I think, JJ, we have 5 minutes.
Yes, we have.
Praveelji, there is one question in the chat.
I think he says, what is the component inside the machine, or what is the mechanism of working? Yes, Mr. Mohammadji, basically there are no moving parts in the machine. You have electrode plates comprising of medical grade 99.9% titanium coated with solid platinum. And you just the electricity is passed. It's an electrolysis process wherein the water is passed, and you have that patented system. And by Japanese, there are certain things where they don't want to share, but yes, rest things are here. It is a simple machine which converts your normal tap water into this amazing water with 3 properties.
Alkaline water. It's divided the acidity and the alkalinity of water in 2 parts, like when passing through the electroplates, what you just mentioned by Ajayji. And it's a very simple mechanism. It's a Japanese technology. I'm sure everybody is agree with me that Japanese are best in the technology part. And the Kangen, established in 1974, in 40 decades, this is the only machine in the world which has got the OEM certification for this medicinal water.
And in case you want to know, anyone wants to know the details on it, you can please get back to the person who has invited you, and we can share all the technical aspects of it, the research and all the manufacturing stuff. What is there? No problems.
So thanks.
I have one question. Since
Rama sir.
Since India is such a price-sensitive market,
absolutely,
what would be the price of this unit? I mean, will people be finding it affordable to buy? Because if it is too expensive, people may not be willing to buy.
Absolutely good question, Rama sir. I think Ajay has just mentioned to whoever is invited you on this particular webinar. We already discussed this thing in a long. The time is short. I think we will explain you in a very detailed manner.
So what we can do is we can have a
contact you on this. Sir.
Yeah, we can have a one-to-one session and tell you all on the details. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very much affordable, Rama sir. When you see the benefit of the machine and the long amazing history of this Kangen water around the world. So yes, it's affordable.
So what's the life of this machine?
Yeah, the life of the machine is 20 to 25 years, and it's got an international warranty of 5 years.
Yeah. And it's very easy to transport. Like I booked my machine in the month of April first week, which is the most peak hours in India in pandemic time. I got my machine in 15 days from Japan in the Corona crisis. From Japan, shifted to my home at Jaipur. So yeah, it's awesome.
Janet, do you want to say anything on this? Janet, anything?
Janet, you want to ask? Yeah, Janet is there.
Yeah.
Okay, this machine is not cheap, not just in India, but also in Singapore.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I already use this machine for like 9 to 10 years. If you want to hear my story tonight, you have no time for dinner. So, but to keep it short, this is an amazing machine. Frankly speaking, when we heard the price, I was like shocked. I said, goodness me, I mean, this is ridiculous. I said, but then it really changed our lives, changed my daughter's life, changed my whole family life. Another time, maybe I can get on board here to share my story with you, how I got to know Kangen, how my daughter, who has a rare autoimmune disease, who lost all her strength at the age of maybe around 9, 10 that time. Now she's 19, she's doing very well on this water. If I have listened to the doctor going on steroids and cancer drugs, today I will have a hard time with her health, because the protocol was meant for 3 years, but I stopped that for about after 7 months and went on Kangen water just like that. Her medical condition was really helped by Kangen water. I have to say that. Though we always tell people we are not going to make claims here, we cannot tell you Kangen water can cure all diseases. We don't say that. But we know that water is the main part of our life. 70% of our body need water. So if you change your water, it could change just your health, right? But of course, you have to change the right water, right? So for us here, we're always talking about Kangen. This is a Kangen family. So there's a lot to learn, a lot you can research, a lot to find out. But basically, you are surrounded by friends here, not strangers who will not tell you a lie. So that's why I said this is amazing. When you tell your friends, they have to trust you, right? You have to trust the person who invite you. And whoever asked the question or the things about it, I'm sure your friends can help you here. Yeah, because we have a long, if not, we cannot stop this Zoom.
Yeah, thanks. I still remember the last session, Ajayji, just for the knowledge of August participant today, Commander Kamal Bisht, last time, he is naval architect from the Indian Navy. He shared his experience of his ailment for last, I think, 7 to 8 years. And he referred to one of the best hospitals in Bombay and in Delhi, AIMS. And after drinking Kangen water for 9 months, that particular disease, I still remember the last story which Janet has shared today, Kamal sir shared last time. So yeah, it's there. And thanks again for everybody, and we are meeting again on the same time, 5:30 next Friday, that is on the 14th of August. And Tuesday we having session at what the same time, Ajayji?
Yes, Monday, Tuesday is from Singapore. Same time,
Monday,
India
Tuesday.
time, 5:30. Yeah, on Friday we have, and we have additional session started by Chinmay. That is every that is Gujarati for the Gujarati businessmen, right? And that is at 4 p.m. every Saturday. Is that right, Chinmay?
Yes, yes. The Saturday, the timing is not finalized yet, but it is around 2 to 4 p.m. on.
Yes,
on,
yes, every Saturday. Yeah, that's correct.
Yes, yes. Before going ahead, I think Shaji want to share something, or we'll go ahead.
Shaji.
So all the best. Actually, it was a fantastic.
Hi, Bushra.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
So it was so nice. So thank you, Janet, for coming.
Welcome.
And just before going ahead and going exiting from this session, I just want to add the last line what CJ is sharing. Time is now. This is the right time because we have seen the lot of changes in last 4 months in health, and the coming days are again not good. They're challenging. Time is right now. So we'll meet next week. So thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Janet.
Yeah,
thank you, Janet. Thank you, Bushra.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for Pooja from joining from Baroda. Thanks.
Oh, great.
Thank you, guys.
Great.
Bye-bye.
And Surbi,
Sapanji, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Ishwarji, thank you so much. We can connect one-to-one. Ramakrishna ji. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ajay. Thank you, CJ.
Thank you, Surbi
Thank
from London. Yeah.
Thank you, Punita, for joining today. Thank you, Rama sir.